Hi, it's Zobble1975, and if you're wondering why the screen's whizzing by at a rate of knots, this is just a cheat video. This is just a video to expose a DDoSer and to attempt to get that DDoSer removed from the game and banned. This is not gameplay that you should watch for just purely entertainment purposes. There are some moments in it which are quite funny, because even when it's effectively 1v4, I'm still traipsing around and I get a decent amount of kills and actually get my score streaks through a couple of times, which shouldn't happen. Even against DDoSers, you should really struggle. But if you're not into watching cheat videos, if you're not into reporting people for cheating, then please skip this video and go watch one of the other videos on my channel that you may find more entertaining. This is, like I say, purely for evidence purposes. Now, at this point, my teammate Elliot's been kicked, one of the random guys has been kicked, and it's going to be very tough to make a comeback from here when you're down this many people. But I'm still using my shotgun in the garage, and they're still finding me to be a pain in the butt to deal with. I had good fun this game, and I can see why this guy DDoS, because he has absolutely no thumbs. Every time I ran into him, he was completely useless. So I can understand why he's doing this. I do feel sorry for everyone else in the game, because nobody really wants games to come down to just who boots the other one first. Now, by this stage, it's pretty much 1v4, because my teammate has decided to take the time and camp out in laundry and protect his KD. I can't say I blame him. We weren't going to win this game. That's very obvious. And at this point, he obviously felt that he was better off just hiding out. He obviously didn't want to leave because he'd get probation, which is one of the annoying things with DDoSers, is if you leave the game in which you've got no hope of winning because they've DDoSed everyone, you're the guy that ends up with probation, and they don't get anything. They just continue to the next game and DDoS somebody else. And these guys were really annoying me. You've DDoSed two people, one's hiding out in laundry, and you're still not sat on the hard point finishing the game as quickly as possible. You're going to milk it for points? Really? You milk the hard point for points and not just sit on it? That was so annoying. So if they're not going to sit on the hard point, I'm quite happy to come in here and take it. I'm quite happy to get a few kills and get some more streaks. And this is hilarious that I'm being allowed to get streaks in a situation where I won't be before. I should be just being shut down and killed over and over and over again almost instantaneously, but instead I'm able to bait the hard point, get my full streaks up, and get this game to within 30 points. It's pointless, I know, because at any moment I could get DDoSed, along with the rest of my teammates that got DDoSed. But hell, I'm just going to play out the game, have a bit of fun, and enjoy myself. If you want to DDoS me, go ahead. There's something I can do about it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now, I know one of my subscribers commented in my comments about giving a VPN, doing things to protect yourself from DDoSing, but then you have the problem like this, where your teammates get DDoSed, you don't, so you just end up losing anyway. But I'm just going to accelerate the game through to the end now. I think that's enough evidence that they did DDoS. Elliot's just rejoined my party, and we're chatting away confirming that he was indeed DDoSed off. I have a bit of fun with the war machine, and I gotta say, I do end up with a reasonable final score in this game. I would have been quite happy with the number of kills I got if I was playing a standard 4v4 hardpoint legit. But here we go, here's that scene I promised at the start of the game. This is the other team running off spawn, and as you can see, one's clearly sat there, and that is your DDoSer. And that's all. Thanks very much for watching.